I'm a time traveler Liu Xing's first love. After helping him become emperor, quietly left and returned to my world. But the system forced me back to save the Dark Emperor. With no memory, I was beaten out of the palace gates before I even entered. Limping in bed, I saw floating subtitles. Third savior this month. How many fakes did the system send? All died ugly. This fool won't last the intro. The world had changed. Liu Zheng, emperor for 3 years, was now a feared tyrant. The people suffered. The system said if I didn't stop him, this world would collapse, but I knew nothing. Only my name, Qian Wenyang. Thrown into this strange dynasty, no memory, the system urged me to get close to Liu Zheng. But trying to enter the palace, I was beaten out. Now I lay in bed, my backside burning. How could I approach such an emperor? I wanted to give up. Death either way, might as well quit. The system warned. Fail and you are erased. This world ends. Could I really move a madman? The system hinted his first love left. A child, the crown prince, deeply loved by Liu Zhong. Start with him. Save the kingdom? I gritted my teeth. I try. The system was cold. Last chance. Succeed or die. On the palace notice day, my name was listed for the spot serving Prince Liu Zhao. I gave all my savings to the eunuch. Everyone knew, get close to Liu Zhao, get close to the emperor. I knelt by Liu Zhao's bed, watching him sleep. Then came the announcement. Long live the emperor. Liu Jing stood before me. Somehow, I stared, frozen, forgetting to kneel. The head eunuch shouted, insolence. Guards, 30 lashes in exile. Liu Zhao begged to keep me. He stood by my bed, coldly asking, you want to seduce my father too? I shook my head. I can help you. Helping you helps me. I know this. Had been hurt often. After days together, I knew. Though loved by his father, his life was hard, and I felt for him. His smile vanished. This is a lesson. Father is dangerous. Don't think your face it, unless you do anything. His face, just like his father's, was cold. My heart ached. Then, floating comments appeared. The Empress Dowager pushes for a consort. The harem's been empty for 10 years. But candidates keep coming. The Emperor only wants his dead first love. How long will this loser last? Beaten like that, she won't survive tonight. I struggled to sit up, feeling like I'd fallen into a dream. Memories flooded back. I'd been into this dynasty long ago. Liu Zhong was then a wandering, fallen prince. I saved him, helped him reclaim his throne step by step. Without you, I'd have died that snowy night. Liu Zhang once told me, we depend on each other. I became your first commoner empress in this dynasty's history. He caressed my cheek. In private, we were just a normal couple. When Zhao grows up, I'll quit it all and take you to live a carefree. I thought we'd be happy forever until he killed my brother in this world. That blaze severed not just his life, but my trust in him. From that day, I lived in fear. In the dead of night, lying beside him, I thought, I'll be next under his imperial sword. Would it be me? Your Highness, serving a king is like sleeping with a tiger. Mei Cui Hong warned me. Teary-eyed, she was like a sister to me, the only one still speaking truth. After that, Liu Gan visited my palace less and less. What angered me more, he broke his promise. New concubines kept arriving in the harem, fluttering around him like birds. My heart turned to ash. That night, I made a decision. I'd leave. The time travel well was deep in the imperial garden. It was my entrance to this world and my exit. On a dark, windy night, I groped my way to the well, closed my eyes and jumped. I thought I'd finally escape back to my modern world. But when I opened my eyes, I saw Liu Sa's worried face. Under the imperial doctor's care, I rested in bed for 3 days and finally recovered. When evening, Liu Zhao entered and whispered, tonight you'll see the emperor. My heart tightened. So late? That's why it's best. Father goes to Queen Qing Palace alone every 15th, seeing no one. He says he's handling state affairs. But actually what? He looks at paintings, mother's portrait all night long. I froze. That aloof, ruthless emperor would stare at his late wife's portrait. Once, I stumbled upon him and he kicked me out. Father's usually gentle with me, but that time he was fierce, like a protective hand. I knew this was a good chance to complete the mission. Your Highness, sending me now? Aren't you afraid I made a throat-slitting gesture. Liu Zhao held my hand. You're different from others. Trust me, if needed. His eyes were so earnest, it calmed me. I nodded, took the food box he handed me. Inside was creme brulee. I'd had the chef learn to make father, like me, love sweets. The night breeze was chilly. I walked along the palace stone path, holding the food box. A faint sound came from nearby, like someone crying. The comments started spamming. Mind your own business. Go find the emperor. Don't waste time. Go now, for favor. Logic told me to head straight to Tianjin Palace, but the pain in that voice felt so real. I parted the grass toward the sound. I didn't expect to find Li Xiang collapsed by the whale in the imperial garden. I crept closer to see what was happening. Who's there? I tried to hide behind the layered shadows. Just then, his body swayed and fell straight down. Without thinking, I rushed over and knelt beside him. His face was pale, his breathing so faint, it was almost inaudible. I had interned at a modern hospital. I knew this was cardiac arrest. I started CPR immediately, placing my hands over his heart and pressing hard. After a while, his breathing finally steadied. I got up and quickly left before he fully woke. Just as I hid behind a rock, the comments exploded. What a waste. Perfect chance, and he ran away instead of confessing. Idiot, what is he doing? Worse comments followed. Such a coward. Useless. If you can win the emperor over like this, I'll eat my own hat. Just piss off Liu Day and quit early. Let someone else try. Footsteps of guards approached. I quickly slipped away in the dark from the scene. But I didn't notice my handkerchief with the Mickey Mouse pattern had been left by the wells back at the palace. I reported to the eldest prince, Liu Jiao, as usual. Your Highness, I didn't see the emperor. Liu Jiao looked puzzled. How? Father is always at Tianjin Palace on the 15th. Maybe I came at a bad time and I'd already left. Liu Xiao didn't press further, just nodded. In the following days, Liu Jin seemed busy with state affairs and didn't pursue the incident at the well. Whenever I met him in the corridors, I bowed my head like the other maids, trying to be invisible. The maids loved gossiping in their spare time. I heard the emperor dotes on the empress, keeping all her belongings in the central palace. Indeed, even her maid Xiao Cui was made a concubine. That afternoon, Liu Zhao was practicing calligraphy intently. Your Highness's writing has improved. I praised softly. Liu Zhao was about to speak when the door was shoved open. It was Xiao Cui in luxurious clothes. Now she should be called concubine. She stepped in, followed by several stern-faced maids. Greetings, concubine. I quickly stood and bowed. Ignoring my bow, she pointed at me and said, take this maid away and execute her. Liu Zhao stood up abruptly. Concubine? Why? Your Highness, you don't know. The astrologer just calculated that this maid's fate clashes with yours, harming your future. I am doing this for your good and for the great Zhou. Don't be fooled by this wench. Nonsense. Liu Zhao stepped in front of me angrily. My people are not for you to decide. Are you putting the entire great Jew at risk? I don't believe in such nonsense. Liu Zhao slammed the table. All of you, leave now. As he spoke, the maids behind the concubine suddenly moved, surrounding Liu Zhao instantly. These maids look plain but are all martial artists. Be careful, Your Highness. I gasped. One maid struck her hard on the neck. Liu Zhao went limp and fell. I tried to rush over, but two maids held me tight. The consort spun around, murderous. Nothing like her gentle reputation. Is this the Xiao we saw in you? She walked toward me slowly. You're not Chen Wunyang. Her voice was absolute. You're Chen Wan, mother of Crown Prince Lu Shao. My heart and stabbed. How does she know? She slowly opened her palm. The Mickey Mouse handkerchief fell to the cold floor. Seeing that familiar pattern, my pupils shrank. The Emperor confided in me daily. A few days ago, he was staring at this handkerchief. I recognized it instantly. You loved these odd handkerchiefs. Unique in the harem. My breath quickened. My hands trembled uncontrollably. So that's it. The consort suddenly stepped forward. Her eyes burned with madness. I lied to you back then. Your brother sold offices, seized women, heinous crimes. That's why he was executed. But what did I tell you? That the Emperor wanted to wipe out your clan. My eyes widened. I fell toward the spin. So that was the truth of that tragedy. Why didn't he tell me? I wanted you to resent him, to leave with hatred. Her face twisted horribly. The Emperor always loved me. I was one step from Empress, but you had to come back. A dagger appeared in her hand, gleaming coldly. It stabbed straight at my heart. I tried to dodge, but my legs felt like lead. Just as the dagger was about to hit me, a strong arm grabbed her wrist from the side. Stop! It was Liu Zhang's voice. His face was dark with rage. He shoved her. She staggered back. Guards, arrest her. Soldiers flooded in and pinned her down. Liu Jin's voice was ice. The consort attempted to harm the royal heir. Unforgivable. As he spoke, the chamber fell dead silent. The consort's struggling body froze. She couldn't believe what she just heard. No, how can a comer be empress? I met the emperor first. In birth, in beauty, how am I worse? The throne was mine. Liu Zhang frowned, as if silently saying, how did this woman become so mad? Just then, her eyes widened. This is it. Your trap, isn't it? You summoned me every night, made me kneel, showed me the handkerchief to enrage me, to make me do this. You never intended to let me be happy, did you? She looked at Liu Zhen, tears streaming. Tell me, did you ever truly love me? Even for a moment? Everyone waited for his answer. I looked at him instinctively. Never. The words came from his mouth, crisp and without hesitation. She looked thunderstruck. Her whole body trembled. Tears finally streamed down her pale cheeks. Never, he repeated, his voice fading. Never. Enraged, he laughed wildly. I curse you, Liu Jing. May you never find true love. She cut him off. Guards, drag her away, hang her, exterminate her clan. Next day at court, Liu Zheng yelled, I've had enough. He angrily shoved the arrogant old prime minister to the ground. The court erupted. Liu Zheng, always obedient, now showed no mercy. His cronies, entrenched for years, were uprooted instantly. Swept clean like autumn leaves. Long-stalled reforms were finally pushed through. The court was renewed. After the upheaval, I was officially brought into the palace. The comments went wild. Thought he was a devoted husband, but it was all an act. Wow. Where are those who doubted Chen Wang? Faces slapped red. Who knew this ordinary player was his long-lost true love? Who said they'd eat shit? Come out and fulfill your promise. At night, I read the historian's records. The harsh decrees were all the prime minister's doing. Liu Zhen had been enduring, waiting for his chance. He was a victim too. While brushing my hair, I heard a rustling outside. A little head peeked in, making me smile. Zhao, stop hiding. I see you, I called softly. The crown prince, Liu Zhao, entered, blushing embarrassed. When did you recognize me? I looked at him. When you were delirious with fever? He answered honestly. Only you call me baby. I nodded. He hesitated, then added, I arranged your meeting with father. I just didn't expect concubine Sui to go mad and put you in danger. It's all my fault. I understood. It was all a setup. His injury was probably fake too. Just a pretext for Liu Zhen to act against the prime minister. This seemingly innocent child was being taught by his father to be a master of political intrigue. You were wrong. I looked at him. Liu Zhou's face fell. His eyes were with tears, full of regret. I sighed, my heart softening. Come here. I pulled him into a hug. Your father can protect you this time, but next time, you're my precious child. Taking such risks worries me. Liu Zhao hugged me tight, finally crying, his pent-up emotions bursting out, his shoulders shaking. When I was little, that Genkid from the prime minister's house called me a motherless bastard at school. He insulted you too. But I taught him a lesson. I can protect myself. And I'll protect you too. My eyes reddened, I patted his back, my heart aching. This child had endured too much for his age. The night was deep. I lay on the carved bed, staring at the canopy. Liu Jiao's words, do you hate your father? He killed your brother, burning like hot coal in my heart. Suddenly, an arm wrapped around my shoulder. Liu Zhen pulled back his hand, clearing his throat. Today's candidate is good. I watched him calmly. He finally got to the point. He told me what happened over the years. After you left, I killed everyone in the conspiracy. They tried to split us, but I fooled them. I bowed to the chancellor, plotting in secret. Waiting, the comments exploded. The system sent a savior because it saw Liu Zhen's dark side. If the world ends, the system dies. Other systems rely on national development for power. But the chancellor ruined this country, so the system had to send a real person, even losing memory. I saw the dark circles under his eyes, remembering his trampled dignity, his past humiliations. I touched his cheek. The chancellor framed your brother, forcing me to execute him. My hand shook. The water clot dripped. His nails dug into his palm. Then your brother ran into my sword. I avoided you, but concubine Kui, enough. I interrupted, my voice calmer than expected. I placed my hand on his trembling one. It wasn't your fault. He suddenly hugged me tight. I smelled medicine and blood on his collar. I heard his racing heart. Lu Jiang, I want to leave the palace. System power is gone? I can return to the 21st century, but I must leave these red walls. I can't lose myself again. Lu Jiang had to rule and fix the mess. He couldn't come with me. Though reluctant, he respected my wish and let me leave that golden cage. I rented a small house in the south and started a pastry business. Neighbors loved to chat. They talked about the emperor's achievements. He won another battle. All the Western barbarians surrendered. Our emperor is a once-in-a-millennium sage. I kneaded dough, pretending not to hear. Days passed. My pastry shop grew famous. From one room to 3 storefronts, from south to north. Soon, people from all over Zhangyan came. I ran a shop in the market. He governed the court. My shop spread across Jiangnan as his army conquered the west. 12 years passed. Liu Zhang abdicated to Liu Xiao. That evening, I was closing up. Dusk fell, the streets emptying. I walked home with an empty food box. My footsteps echoed on the stone path. A drunk man stumbled out of an alley, reeking of alcohol and sweat. He grabbed my clothes. Little lady, he slurred, his greasy fingers reaching for my skirt. I struggled, but he was strong. My back hit the cold brick wall. Let me go, I shouted. But it was eerily quiet, just us. Then a pebble hit the man's head. He grunted and fell. It was Lu Jing. I didn't do anything. He looked at the drunk, his tone light. Nice weather. Why is that so familiar? I recall that snowy day 12 years ago. A starving exiled prince curled up by the road. I broke my last half of cornbread and fed him. The refugee's eyes turned red, ready to pounce on my food. The scrawny boy suddenly grabbed gravel from the ground. Later, he insisted it was my glare that scared them off. Now he bends to help me up. His warmth seeps through my sleeve. I spot the cloth I used to wrap my Mickey Mouse handkerchief still at his waist. 12 years. He still keeps it. I start to speak. My throat tightens. He looks at me, eyes as gentle as ever. The realm is returned. Now I am just your Liu. Misty rains of Jiangnan, winds of the frontier. Will you come with me? I said yes.